Please wait. Oh, why is my chat broken? No. OBS, what have you done? Okay, this is the concern. Alright, maybe if I close the chat window and use the docs to get the chat back. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Hello everyone, this is Kyle again. Definitely not in a fugue state Kyle again. With my good personal friend and Sherpa Gunnergots game, aka Eric, who is also alert and ready for tonight. Isn't that right, Eric?
The personality shift that you just did has given me actual whiplash. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, the thing you gotta remember, buddy, is I was a teacher for nearly a decade. There were days where I was hanging on by a thread, and what I was hanging over was literally bottomless. And it doesn't matter. You just have to ball. You can't let the kids see. You can't let them know.
See.
And I just accidentally shifted my camera because my mouse is plugged in for charging, which sucks. It
I got the alert this time.
There we go. You love to see it. You love to see it, and you love to be it. Okay, so with all that taken care of, we are back on the ship. I don't even remember if we fed the fish, so that's the first thing we're doing. My lovely, very much still alive fish, for now.
They were always alive.
Yes, my fish never die. Gort.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
I don't think we talked to anyone after the last mission. It was a major mission. It was the one with the bomb.
I think you're right. So, we'll get a nice easy toe in the water by admiring our ship collection. With someone who designed the Reaper toy. Like, I get that the Sovereign incident happened years ago, so they definitely know what it looks like. But isn't that like a too soon kind of situation?
No. Here's what's going on for real. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay.
So, Reapers at the edge of Batarian space indoctrinate a brand of Batarian Temus, basically, right? Like off-brand resellers who replicate products.
Okay.
And have them start producing Reaper toys. So that way the children of the generation ahead will see that and go, that's like my toy, and we'll go towards it.
Damn.
No, that's not canon. I just made that up.
That was a hell of a thing to make up, to just whip out your butt. But at the same time, that feels like it could be canon. Yeah, Davery, welcome, buddy. Yeah, I'd never let the fish die more than 7 times, I think.
Yeah.
I would never let that happen, guys. I'm not that kind of guy. Anyway, I need my little morale booster here before we go talk to everyone.
Daniel! Dan the man!
Squeak! Dan the man! Welcome, Dan. Wow, Avery and Dan at basically the start of the stream. That's it. You guys are giving me power. You're giving me the strength to get over my fugue state and to go ball. So, now that the gang's all here, yeah, we talked to the guy about his now dead son. That's
we talked to Rex and to him because you have to.
Yeah. That's it, though. So, we still gotta do our cleanup here and go talk to everyone else. Let's see what Joker and Edie's going on up here. Joker, I expect my AI daughter to be back at 10 p.m. I don't know if you need to use protection, but you will. Or else. Anyway.
Commander.
That's it? Edie?
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah, well, alright. They're doing alright. Carry on, you two. I bet they, like, furiously make out the second Shepard turns his back, like, every time. That's gotta be what's going on with that.
Meme where it's like the ba ba, you know, that song, and then like whenever like the person looks away, they like that sound triggers, and they're like dancing. That's what it is. Whenever Shep looks away.
Yeah, it's like, and we're talking like it is sloppy. It is like fucking primal. Anyway, oh, Chakwas, you don't have your buddy. What's going on?
Commander.
All right.
You know what? Maybe I am wrong. Maybe the Turian mission isn't as major as I thought it was. I figured everyone would be talking about the Turians having a bomb on fucking Tuchanka.
Yeah, you know, maybe Eve will have something to say on it. And actually, I do want to see the latest Morden-Eve interaction, because those two are fucking adorbs, whatever they got going on here. Let's see, Avery says it could be canon. There was a Batarian scientist group that was indoctrinated before ME3. Ooh, shit. Hashtag potential lore? Headcanon at least?
Certainly possible. Would require strengthening exercises. Get muscles to support weaker bone structure.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
Alloy of Edie's body not flexible like organic tissue could cause unintentional damage. Recommend pillows, cushions, possibly gel packs.
Okay, that's a little weirder, but yeah, all right, cushions.
Positioning critical to success. Can forward Edie charts, videos with relevant data.
No, Edie's pretty busy with, you know, stuff. Let's send, just send that to me. You're not gonna tell anyone about this, right? Like Shepard? Shepard doesn't really need to know.
Guarantee Shepard won't learn about it from me.
He's standing right there, isn't he?
I wish I wasn't.
That's funny. You were talking this at the perfect time.
Oh my god, the stars are aligning for us, boys. The stars are aligning. How come every time I walk into this room, it's pure gold? Like, goddamn. All right,
I want you to remember this happy feeling. I want you to hold this and make this a memory for what's going to happen soon. But
yeah, everybody's gonna fucking die. I'm gonna hurt. I know. This is why I've got the beer, and I'm taking some preemptive rocket hits to the liver. Anyway, maybe Morden has something to say about Tuchanka?
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
I think he's focused on this next mission.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here.
Maybe try
Continuing to
Garrus.
study Shroud in meantime.
Well, I'll try Eve too. Nope.
Something else, Commander?
Nope.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
All right. Yeah, Garrus, I guess. Good old Garabear. Someone's gotta... I guess they're all...
I heard what happened. Sounds like Lieutenant Tarquin never hesitated.
He didn't.
Well, whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this. Sacrifice among my people is expected. But saying that, he did us proud.
Garrus, you there?
I'm here, Rex.
I'll assume you didn't know about this. My good friend wouldn't hide the fact that his people planted a doomsday bomb on my planet, right?
Rex, I was just as much in the dark as you, honest.
That's what I needed to hear. Just making you sweat, Garrus. Wasn't sure you could. You're always so calm.
I'd be happy to give Krogan some lessons on relaxing.
And we'd be happy to feed you to a Thresher maw. Rex out.
Okay.
And next time, Shepard, don't let him near the intercom.
Alright, that's probably all he had to say on the matter, but,
I don't
Yeah.
know what Turian came up with the idea, but a doomsday bomb was damned ingenious. Embarrassing now, but ingenious back then.
yeah. The situation has changed drastically since that was planted, so, you know, lots of complexities, my people. Does Liara have anything to say?
Please, enjoy your day.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us.
Okay. See if anyone's in the observation ports that I can talk today. Nope. No dice. Maybe starboard? Nah.
No one's chilling out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe James will have like a soundbite or something, or maybe the engineers will.
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved? Was there any moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good.
God damn it. Always gotta check in with the engineers as well.
They're top tier characters.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too.
Damn. Alright.
And then there's me, who thinks he's a good pilot until an asteroid comes out of nowhere and jumps in front of me.
I feel like if you ever started streaming Star Citizen for whatever reason, I'd have to keep a tally running in the chat. Sorry, it's my civic duty.
But you have to keep it up. Shot down in PvP versus crash into random bullshit that was not moving.
So
and
I mean,
one number would be much higher than the other one, and you would not guess the correct one, chat.
No, chat.
I can fly circles around most pilots in that game that are not like PvP sweats like I am, because that's just kind of how that game works. But then the second that there is some random piece of junk in space, I am magnetically attracted to it like a frickin' like dog with a bone, and we die.
It is the funniest thing, chat. He will like win a 3v1 with ships that outclass his ass by a fucking wide margin, and then the second like he's either down to the last guy or he just finished off the last guy, space junk will just materialize. It seeks him out.
Yeah.
And then we die.
We have to start with Citadel and turn in all those quests that we finish. I think at the very least we actually now have the ones for the guy. We should check these out to make sure there's nothing else going on, because we're about to move the state of the game forward. Because immediately after this, we're going to be doing priorities to Tronco.
Alrighty then. So this is how it goes, boys.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Nah, I'm just gonna look at the map.
Yes, Commander.
Speaking of, let's see here. Udina and Bailey. I don't remember who we had quests for, though. Citadel. Ah, here we go. Find someone on the Citadel who can use the turrets. We got the thermal pipe. There's one on the Citadel and deliver it to him. I feel like we bought the thermal pipe. We just need to give it to Adams now, huh? Did we ever find the heating unit stabilizers also? We did get the guys for the DMZ, so we can at least talk to Barlavon. We know we can get that one done. Let's see what floor Barlavon's on again. There we go. Presidium. And Liara really just likes hanging out in that cafe. Must be a nice place. Real talk, if I saw a cafe, like, on a space station like this,
Please select a destination.
and
1 moment.
I, could just go there anytime I got shore leave, you bet your ass I would. This is a great fucking view. Okay. Barlavan, my Barla boy. We did
I
it.
rescued those soldiers from Reaper territory.
Excellent work. The Shadow Broker has authorized me to offer you a finder's fee for his guard's safety. And now that our business is concluded, I have to tend to some other engagements. Goodbye, Commander. And may I say, good luck.
Sweet. How much money do we have after that? 25 grand? Okay. I can get the fish feeder. So that my fish will never die. Again. I mean, never die. Yep, that's it. That's all. We are rolling. We are riding so high with our current weapon setup. I mean, are we still on insanity? Did I make sure to get that right? Let me double check. Yeah, okay, good.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
We can get some different fish, some sunfish, some dartfish.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
I mean, that magazine upgrade looks interesting. That's nearly half a more of a mag.
Even during times of crisis.
Let's not get too excited, Kyle. Alright, so we turned in the one for Barlavan. Citadel and Galactic Government. No, those are Codex entries. We need the quests. Who could use automated turret schematics?
Probably one of the company guys talking. I think there was like a Solarian talking about it with somebody. I think it was on this floor too.
Ooh.
I think you're close.
Oh, that's just a rapid transit.
Where is this going? Because if this isn't serious, then we need to talk.
These are two different things. You're important to me, but it's not healthy to rush from
Oof. Trouble in paradise, huh?
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Paladin?
We can warn them.
That's what your army is.
I've seen Paladin burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon.
Look,
Oh, I give it a war asset.
Sell your shares and walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use.
If that wasn't what I thought it was, but hey.
Still hopeful. Still war assets. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's anything in the apartments for us to worry about.
So you're making money.
Alright.
Which one? The two making money at the wall. War. Right there. Nope, you can't.
Oof.
Never mind.
Okay. Let's see who else might have some stuff. Heating unit stabilizer is bugged. You still have to do the mission, but you have to buy it at the Spectre requisition. Oh, okay. Well, we can take a quick stop by the Spectre requisition. We can do that. I think, alright, that's a good shout, Avery. Thank you. Have that do with anybody down here? No, but we got munitions. Venom shotgun. Ooh, SMG.
Magnetic visor.
Please obey all local government restrictions when
power, recharge speed, and power damage. That's actually not a bad plan. I mean, the visor we're currently wearing, I think, is for our shields.
for deals you never see coming.
Ooh, ultralight materials for the sniper. Nah, but that means I would have to sacrifice one of the other upgrades, and I think our Black Widow is in a very good place right now. I will take the visor, though, because fashion souls.
Thank you for shopping at Agorm.
And how about this armory here? As cool as that gun looks, it almost looks like a Halo 4 weapon, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you're right. But the game isn't Halo 4, so it means it's a better design.
Ooh, the extended barrel 3! Oh!
Do it.
Let's see, is there any... Armax, Arsenal, Assault Rifle Omniblade 2, High Velocity Barrel, damaged by 15%, and bullets can pierce, compared to 20%.
Proceeds from all sales go to
Really heavy is the downside there. But it does ignore armored targets' defenses. I don't know, what do you think? High Velocity Barrel or Extended Barrel 3? Since there's no downside to that one. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Thank you for shopping at Cipertine Armory.
Got the visor. Those two are just chilling.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. Welcome
Gift shop, very important. I like how there's just a gun in the gift shop.
That's my type of gift shop right there.
Amen. Ooh, high caliber barrel for the SMG. That could be interesting. Model Citadel. Yes. Cranial trauma system for a pistol. If we were using a pistol right now, that would actually be interesting. Power magnifiers, those are cool. We'll get the high caliber barrel. After the kerfuffle that was that entire fight where we just had I have learned that on this difficulty, having a bad loadout is, we gotta play the numbers game. We gotta go for it as long as we're doing insanity, which I will try to do for the rest of the game if I can. Which means we need big number to do big damage. What's up with Aaron?
Indeed.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Ilium.
Oh.
If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No, no, no.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tachanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But though you needed room to grow, still, I will remember the perfume of the scent and the soft touch of your petals.
Oh.
If my heart could not shelter you from the storm, then let my broken bones build a wall around your garden so you can grow safe and happy.
Thank you. I should... I need to go.
Dang, that was... I did not expect such beautiful poetry from a Krogan. Damn. Alright, anything new at the Fabrication Center? More sniper rifles that I will not be using for the time being.
For the best of the business, come to
interesting.
I see something down there, yeah. Lower.
Oh. Ooh. The Dreadnought and the Fighter. Alright, cool.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women.
Spare thermal clip, but increases spare shot capacity by 70%. I think that's more than just a single thermal clip right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We're good, though.
Hey, listen. You know, people might say we have a problem for spending $2,000 on, model ship toys. But I can tell you from a fact that pricing is still less predatory than Games Workshop's.
Damn! But also, yeah, absolutely. And I have spent a fair penny on model toys because of them.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, bye, Liara. Okay. So we it was good that we explored around this floor. We got some good shit from it. We did inadvertently get some war assets by convincing stock traders to do cool shit.
Yeah, this will be our last time for this version of the Citadel. So we want to make sure we've done everything here that we can.
I don't think there's anything left to do at the hospital.
I don't think so either.
Alright, maybe the embassies then. We need to stop by the Spectre Zone anyway. Go to the zone, Spectre Zone.
Now arriving at Bithynium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I
Talk
can't
to him.
take your word on this. Tell me you have, but those assumptions merely leave.
Not yet.
My apologies. Thank you for looking.
Okay, a little bit of a glitch there.
It was a little weird, but I guess we haven't done the thing just yet. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Anyone back here doing anything I can use to generate war score, please? No? Alright.
Yes, I have spoken to you before.
Going slightly faster now, because I remembered we can run in the Citadel. Because I'm an elite gamer.
What can I do for you today?
Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Let's see, we got Commander Bailey. I don't think there's anything more we need to do with him right now. Udina, same boat. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if there's any other Spectre requisitions we can do. Nope, all good. I am not...
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. And I can't scroll up or down. I'm trying. Yeah, it looks like this is as far as the rabbit hole goes. I mean, the N7 Defender armor, though. Wow. Weapon damage, ammo capacity, shields, and health. That could be an interesting one. I really wouldn't mind trying that, but yeah. I guess... Huh.
Did we already buy it from here?
Did we? We could have. That's entirely possible. But that also begs more questions, like who do we turn it into if we do have it?
Check your journal.
Journal. Mission summary. Yep, we got the Krogan dying message. Very good. Heating unit stabilizers. I guess we don't have them yet.
Presidium Commons. Presidium Commons. I mean, I'm not sure that there's updates, and it's not in there, right?
Right. And I mean... Huh. I feel like we walked all over this dang place. Unless he's in the apartments.
Right. That would be the only place we didn't check.
I guess since we're about to do something huge that'll change the world state for good, we can take a quick stop.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium.
Okay. Just gonna sprint past all of these wall-sized advertisements. At least advertisements in the future look cool. Instead of using psychology to give us the dumbest songs.
6 Partners in Crime.
Is that like a movie they're showing? Let's see.
It is.
It's an Elcor and a Hanar. Oh my god, let's go.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed... Oh, wait, there's an interact with it.
Oh.
This one didn't have anything to ask them.
You blew up half a level of Zakera Ward.
It was an aesthetically displeasing habitat anyway.
You don't get it, Kashe clan. Ever since they found Ezo on the Vorcha homeworld, the Council's been trying to make nice. Bottom line, you can't touch the Vorcha. They've got diplomatic immunity.
Then this one will not attempt diplomacy.
You're also getting a new partner.
Are you engaging in reproductive behavior with this one?
Unless you want your Spectre status revoked, you're working in a joint operation with Boobin from CSEC.
An Elcor. You know this one works alone.
Look, I've had to talk them down from suspending you. I've gotten a pulmonary ulcer from dealing with this mess. I can't even eat solid food.
You would benefit from shedding excess body mass, Chief.
I was really hoping we'd get to hear some lines from his Elcor partner.
Right.
But, alright, no, I'd see that movie. I'd watch that. Do you need to see the first 5 to get it, I wonder?
Yeah, probably. It's probably really, you know, lore and callback dependent.
Is this
but
like
when you're
this...
When you're 6 movies in, all you have left is callbacks to the originals.
Damn, did you just call out the entire Fast and Furious franchise like that?
I also called out Star Wars.
Yup. Ain't that the truth?
I mean, yeah.
I have nothing good to say about the Disney sequel trilogy.
Welcome,
I cannot be convinced.
Please select a destination.
Maybe something's going on in Purgatory Bar. Maybe the crime lady wants auto turrets. I'm grasping at straws here, but we have stuff to turn in. So we should at least try, right?
I hear you.
Yeah.
The way people in there keep acting like nothing's going on.
Allison.
I'm almost done with the system upgrade.
But you already given her something, yeah.
It'll be amazing.
Right, that's right.
Portion of our profits to a Krogan charity.
Aw, Krogan charity. I'm Commander Shepard. You're gonna let me into this bar. Thank you.
Didn't think I was making it off Benny. No, neither did I.
Just kind of fishing around for interaction prompts, like a true gamer of the 2000s. Go ahead and run on up here. If anyone wants weapons, it's probably you, Arya.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
Nope.
We'll talk later.
Hey, Arya, isn't now a good time?
Yeah. I mean, shit's literally gone whack. Maybe someone back here wants turrets for some reason. Turrets, anyone? Turrets? Turrets? Traveling turret solicitor, like knocking on doors, like, hey, can I interest you in some automated defense turrets?
In the my door because I don't have a no solicitor sign yet. Yes, I am.
That would make a very effective no solicitor sign if we're being honest, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello, turrets, turrets. Excuse me, strippers. Strippers, are your clientele getting a little antsy? Do you need to keep them away from here? I got turrets. They could make that happen. Nope. We could dance one last time like no one's watching, literally, because he's got the moves. That bartender's having more fun than like 90% of the people in the club right now.
Turned in after Tuchanka. Okay. I just know we need to clear all the missions that are here right now, or you kind of lose them.
That guy took too much. You'll all be sorry when you don't have turrets. Just saying. I guess that's it. Should we just go back to the Normandy?
Yeah. Let's just do it. We made a solid attempt.
Yep. Gave it my A game there.
Oh, wait. Chief Engineer Adams will want to speak with you down in engineering.
That's right. We got to turn in the thing to Adams, actually. Oh. Okay. All right. Yes. This is good. This is very good. The one guy I forgot to talk to. Adams, my man.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
I went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our EZO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Yes.
Aye.
Well done, everyone.
Hell yes! Optimized EZO capacitors. Let's go. Now we have finished our concerted effort. Unless Specialist Trainer has anything to say.
I heard what Victor's did.
He was a brave man.
I don't think I could ever do that. Just knowingly give my life for the mission.
You don't think so? Then why are you still here? You weren't even supposed to be here.
I can't just leave. I'm not going to desert in the middle of a war. And besides, Edie requested that I stay.
You could be working on the Crucible. I know Hackett could use you. So why are you still here?
I suppose I want to help. That doesn't mean I jump on a bomb.
You know, fair enough. I don't think there's anything to scan around the Citadel.
No. The Citadel's kind of been like...
Yeah, nope. I mean, it'd be really funny if they had like an Easter egg, but... Yeah. Alright, I guess there's only one thing left to do, my people.
Once again, not that this particular chat needs any reminders, but if anyone new has shown up, please no spoilers.
Indeed.
All hands, full stop! Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Alrighty then.
Dalatrus?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Wow! Dalatrus! You are about as short-sighted as I should have expected. Holy shit. We're here, we're doing it.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrus?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
There's probably a renegade option out there that ends with you shooting Morden. And the fact that people took that makes me sad. Alright, we're definitely bringing Gare Bear along for this one. I do kind of want a caster then to also help with some crowd control, which leaves us really with just Edie or Liara. This is for Rex. We'll have some OGs on the crew for this.
Good choices.
Alright, yeah, we got the Black Widow, but let us modify this bad mamma jamma because... Oh, it automatically goes to the highest version you have. Hell yes. Just to be sure, yeah, I mean... The accuracy is good. I really do like that the bullet pretty much always goes where I'm pointing for once, so yeah, I think we'll keep this, actually. And then, of course, now we have the Punisher, which should be doing more damage now because we have our higher caliber barrel. Very good. Ultralight materials. Yes, is there anything that would really be better? Heatsink. Every round has a 25% chance of not using up the thermal clip. I mean, SMGs fire fast, and we throw lots of bullets. So that impacts our speed. We're down to plus 21%, still in the positive. I do like that. As opposed to lightweight materials, yeah, our powers are useful. They're kind of goated. But sometimes a man needs more DACA. If anyone ever asks you if there is enough DACA, you ask them how much DACA, and before they're even finished answering, you say wrong, because there's never enough DACA. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Cool.
Next, we'll be talking about Gork or Mork. Which one's right for you? I think we're gonna give Gare Bear the Black Widow as well. And he doesn't need the accuracy help, I imagine. So maybe we can give him the concentration mod for more damage? Yeah, we'll try and game the system a little bit. Bit more damage. If every time he aims, time slowed down for us, that would be hilarious, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Of course, give him the Matic, because that is actually a good gun. Yeah, sometimes people rush us. Gare Bear needs options. Next up, Liara. Yes, we have already given her the Punisher. She doesn't need to worry about weight, I don't think, so we'll also just let her hold down the trigger. Because they don't use up ammo, but they do seem to reload.
Yeah.
Executioner pistol. I mean, it looks really cool in red.
That'll do.
Aesthetics over all things. Alright, sounds good. I'm happy with the loadouts we're giving everybody. Ooh, levels. Can I get yes? Important upgrade here, the final level on the tactical cloak. Fire 1 power while cloaked and remain hidden. If that were a bullet, I would actually seriously consider it. But, yeah. Just, yeah. There's no question here. All for you, Sniper Rifle Chan. Now, anything for Garrus. Armor-piercing ammo is kind of his big specialty that I like him having. Ooh. Ammo capacity or headshots. Is this a supportive thing? Is this for me, or is this for him? Because that would mean then they do actually have to worry about ammo, and I was wrong in that assumption. I trust Gare Bear to go for headshots. If anyone can do it, it's Gare Bear. Not enough points for poor Liara here. We'll just keep chilling. At least we got her max leveled out on her class.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Oh.
I mean, okay, it's your call. What?
What do you think? Should I say nothing for now or reveal the sabotage?
No.
Because a part of me wants to reveal the sabotage, but I think that's going to cause tension before the mission even starts, and that could be bad.
I mean,
I think I'm going to do it. Alright, I'm going to click the button and you can tell me if I was wrong.
I got a message from them.
Rex, it's Reeve.
Oh.
The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Kyle and overthinking things. Oh. Hell yeah, Rex. Good old Uncle Rex.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
I feel good about this team.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
Alright, this is why we have the Punisher. Because they run. They run at us. Okay, actually, I can already see that we're getting some serious value off the thermal clip that has a chance not to consume bullet. No, sir, no thank you. No touch. No touchy. That's a bad touch. Level up. Oh. Rex!
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Oh, Reeve.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else.
Damn.
For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
There's no time for this. Whatever grudge you have against Solarians ends right now.
As long as it involves a bullet in his head. Time for some payback.
Yeah, Rex.
Get down, Reeve. The Solarian is with me.
Enough! You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
Oh, this is gonna be costly.
Our flight vector to the shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this does put some things into perspective. Yeah, no, this is going to be very interesting, Dan the Man. I saw that earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt all of our epic story that's happening right now. Let's see what's going on with the Ancients, because we know what happened on Tuchanka for the most part, but I could use a bit more detail.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
Something, something, the sins of our fathers. You know what? I am going, I think, and this could be subject to change, because I feel like there's still context I'm going to learn as we go. But I feel like I want to support the Krogan here. I know they're temperamental, but come on, Rex is our boy. He's good old Uncle Rex. And also, my son is a Krogan. So, come on.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
Oh. It'd be really funny if they did it to me twice. But I'm going to treat this decision as though it will have impact. Good boy, Shep. We support the Krogan. Let's go!
The Dalatraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on him. Why are we stopping?
Uh-oh.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Okay. Give me that smart choke. Death mask. What? Oh, that sounds sick. Krogan armor. Please and thank you.
Talk to that engineer too.
Gotta get all that there loot.
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
Okay, never mind. I thought there was an interact there.
Yeah, well, I'll take the medi gel.
Look at that Reaper. It's the end of the world out there.
Jeez. Spike thrower. Spike thrower. What kind of weapon is that? Oh. Oh, it's a shotgun. Okay.
Interesting.
Big day. Is this a slug? Let's see. The Growl is one of the long line of Krogan weapons used to hunt Thresher moths. Holy shit. Its ammunition consists of oversized flechettes meant to pierce Thresher hide and create a deep wound. Okay, so it's a flechette type shotgun. That's still cool. It leads to massive blood loss. For additional firepower, the weapon is double-barreled. I only see one barrel, but okay. And as a last resort, possesses blades to cause internal injuries if the wielder is swallowed by the Thresher. Using a Growl on a humanoid target is predictably grisly. Its shot can be charged for more damage. That is very cool. But look at that weight. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to stick with his as is. Maybe we can give the Growl to... He wants it back? Too bad, it's mine now. Get all my ammo. Yeah, I should be maxed out.
Shepard, we need to...
Oh shit, I'm sorry, Gare Bear.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Yo, Mellow Z, welcome!
We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
Alright. There go the Turians.
To get in that fight.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up. Rex, get the female out of here now! Go!
Well, that did build a new road.
Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
There's a tunnel over there. Could be a way off.
Get to it!
Alright, we ball, people, we ball. And you know what, you're right, Mello. It only took Shepard 3 games to learn how to record
Are you
shit.
receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Felt like a tremor.
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up.
Okay.
Nothing will stop this cure.
Well, boy, oh boy, when things go wrong. Anyway.
Do you want to know a fun fact about this mission, or would you rather it stays as a mystery for if you ever play again and for some reason don't manage to keep Rex alive?
Sure, lay it on me.
If Rex dies at any point before this, Reeve is who you were doing all this negotiating with.
Oh.
Reeve becomes the new leader of the Krogans.
So I imagine that this is a lot more temperamental, because Rex is our boy, but Reeve is Reeve.
Fascinating. This painting suggests Krogan had an artistic side.
Pad being the operative word. And now they have rubble.
Damn. And on that note, Dan and Mello, if Shepard had a body cam, you know, the games would be very different. Can we get like a really late term DLC, the body cam cut, where the game's like 3 hours long?
Are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Did I hear that right? Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws?
Oh.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble. They don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
It even has its own... We are literally fighting an ancient legendary Thresher Maw. Oh, God.
Wild guess says that's Kalros.
If that's what we've been hearing down here, I suggest we get moving.
I think Liara and Gerbear were the right teammates to bring on this mission. They're gonna do me good, both story-wise and gunplay-wise. Oh. They used to have mounts of some kind. That's neat.
Once again, no spoilers, please, chat. I know this is a big one.
Oh, good. A Ravager.
More Rachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Finally, light ahead. In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
It makes you wonder what the Krogan might have done if they hadn't blown up the planet.
Liara, you're like 70. You're a pup in Asari terms. Or is she older than that? I actually don't remember her age.
She's like 100. She's like 106 right now.
Well, still young as hell.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around here.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
Dealing with the Reaper when we get there will be another matter.
Wow.
I never knew the Krogan had this in them.
Maybe Eve is right. Curing the genophage might lead to a
Ahead, we've got
Krogan
movement.
renaissance.
Seeing
ahead.
all this does make you wonder.
Nope. Alright. Oh, good. More big blasties.
What's that to your head?
I don't know. It doesn't look good. Oh, that's one of Garrus's bombs.
See.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, 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 no. No, sir. No little creepy, runny, explodey boys. Garrus, you're supposed to put mines by the enemy, my man.
I found a camel spider near my house the other day.
Oh God.
Yeah, those big, horrific monsters that also like to chase after you because they like your shadow.
Yup. Alright. Oh dear. Okay, we need to save up some power for fire. And we need bullets that tear through armor, barrier, and shields. Well, I mean, cryo ammo will at least help. Maybe. Ooh. Okay, actually, This gun fucking tears to shreds. I keep forgetting how good this SMG is, even though I keep using it. Getting to see that shit firsthand. Alright, we're good. Ooh, we're fine. Damn, Liara, you're a genius. Alright, let's get Gare Bear back up. Who's shooting? That's enough out of you. Yeah, Dan the man. Camel spiders are kind of nightmares made manifest.
That had to be Calross.
Stay sharp.
I hope we have enough ammo to beat Calross. I think that's gonna be a big question. If not, we might have to hang around throwing incinerates from cover. And I assume there will be raid boss mechanics.
But not the Reaper.
I mean, one giant horrific threat at a time, okay?
Yeah, no, camel spiders are horrific. Yeah. Yeah, I live in a very arid climate here in the States, and I was moved to an even more remote part of it. So, yeah, but it's okay. I've got Terminators coming out and dealing with the perimeter of my place. And at least that one, while I know it's not good to kill spiders, I react instinctively when it charges me.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Those fuckers sprint right at you and they move fast. I mean, the thing was like fucking 4 inches fucking wide too. I almost drew on that bitch.
I wouldn't blame you if you did. Holy shit, that's a lot of spider to deal with if we're being honest here. Alright, fire him. There we go. I fucking love this SMG! Sniper Rifle Chan goes without saying. She is beauty, she is grace.
Rex, you're right about Calross. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Another shooting gallery.
Little tornadoes.
Looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
Oh, good.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
Ah, that counts. Oh. I gotta be real careful about this cover, because the second I slip on the other side of that, that's when they can hit me.
A wall. Yeah.
Oh, don't. Okay. Alright, would a singularity help us there? Kinda. Ship damage. Alright, we are gonna have to throw just some incinerates.
Try warp.
Oh, that's, now there's an idea. That's right.
There you go.
Now we're gaming. Get that back, throw some incinerate out there.
Yeah, so the thing really likes shade, and you cast a shadow.
Oh.
And so it runs at you to try and get in your shadow. And it will absolutely climb up your clothes to, like, stay on your back and stuff. And yeah, it's creepy.
Get in cover, you two. And then stay in cover. Also warp that. There we go.
Good job, babies.
Yep. It dropped its little camel spider babies. The fact that newborn Rachni from these things are born indoctrinated also is kind of terrifying. There we go. Problem solved.
You know, honestly.
Get down here and we can get to the ship. Calross.
Oh. Shai-Hulud.
She's not gonna get us.
Okay. She's quite large, even for a Thresher Maw. It's not great for us.
We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure Maw getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Adrenaline truck, an excellent iron supplement for Maw's diet.
This planet is one giant death trap.
And the thing is, what a wasteland. I see Rex's point about needing a new home.
Oh, dang. You know, it's crazy because you have like ancient stone structures with this crazy architecture, and then you can see like kind of more modern Tachanka, which looks like a Comblock nation had a bad run-in with a meteor.
I wonder where we are now.
Maybe some kind of memorial. Watch it, more ahead.
I see them.
Well, right side. There we go. Show me that smiling face.
Shepard, Rex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet entertained. Calros is quite persistent.
Stay close. Try faster. Smell the damn thing's breath.
All right. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of those marauders. Those guys are trouble with a capital T.
And you're right, and you're right, and you're right, and you're right.
Yep, yep. Oh god. All right, this is fine. Everything's good. Yeah, we're so good. We're so good. Okay. Knock him off the board. No sir for you. Oh, not bad, not bad. Everyone's alive too. SMG scope. I'll think about it. But I am liking the upgrades we put on this thing so far.
We've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Whoa. Is that the sun?
Yeah, their stars aren't doing too hot.
Yeah. Assault rifle extended barrel. 2. Okay, throw that for... That should have helped Gare Bear's damage output. Doesn't look like there's any more secrets. I guess let's carry on.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that Maw. I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed.
Move it!
Oh!
It's Calros. Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go.
Oh shit, Reeve.
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting.
I'm pretty sure he survived that, and he's gonna be pissed, Rex. Oh, jeez.
Look at that shot framing.
That's so good. God, they know cinematography.
We don't have a plan for this.
I know we've beaten the odds before. But getting to
Yeah,
that
you
town...
have to have an entire Krogan strike force. You have one
Killing
truck.
the Genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Kaiju battle.
Already gets her strength.
Boys, let's
Distract
go.
Draw it from tower while cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing cure.
Alrighty then. So we are literally using hammers to percussively summon the Great Worm.
You did that in 2 as well.
Yep.
But yes, it is directly a Dune reference.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Mass Effect, I mean, we've been pointing out references since Game 1. They have always worn their inspiration on their sleeve. That's not a bad thing. To use inspiration properly is actually quite impressive. I think they're showing that well here. But that does also mean Shepard's Lisan al-Gaib. So, let's carry on.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive.
Has he written one yet?
Story to tell.
Not yet.
I want you to
give him about 5 minutes.
What happens. You've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero. Now, let's show you why.
Give him the bro handshake.
Go! I've got this.
I like to think how, like...
I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
Fuck yes! Uncle Rex! Let's go!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
Let's get in there!
Okay. Let me get my sniper rifle out again. There we go. Hello? Liara? Girl? Alright, we're just going to...
Ooh, bad cover.
Yep, very bad cover. It's okay, we can make bad cover good cover because infiltrator things. I really do like the headcanon development of my Shepard, like he used to be a true-born soldier kind of guy.
Yeah.
Then Cerberus put him back together and thought they could make him better with, like, biotics and shit. And then this one, his body's just taken so much that he's really not the frontline beast he is anymore, and he's had to kind of take a different approach. He's been through a lot by the time this game comes around, let's be real.
See, I thought the headcanon was the biotics were ripped out when he went
to jail. Yeah, that's right.
Jail, because they're weapons, right?
Yeah. So no, that makes perfect sense, and that process weakened him. So now he's playing more like of a guerrilla guy. Alternatively, though, because in ME1, despite being a heavy armor boy, you did still love sniper rifle chant. So maybe instead you focus on some scout snipering. Because actually, snipers would be a higher rank than the average just frontline grunt. I guess that's true as well. We can put more thought into this, I think.
Some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
What do you think, chat?
They're all over us out here.
What do you think is headcanon for why my Shepard changes class every game and not just because Kyle likes to play different playstyles? Ooh! Ow. That must have hurt a lot. I know he's in fucking armor that's meant to, like, dampen major kinetic bursts and shit, because space armor.
That was directly on his back.
Yeah.
God, look at that thing up there.
It's fucking huge.
I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Oh!
Just keep moving.
Okay.
Stick to cover.
All right.
I'm not sure cover's going to work.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Don't stop!
Commander, this is Atomic Wing. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
I knew they wouldn't give up.
Goddess, be with them.
Go!
Oh, they're all gonna die, but maybe they'll buy enough time.
Over on our left, one of the hammers.
Bigger one's on the right.
Getting
Yeah. Just one of the buttons, the enemies will endlessly spawn. Oh god, okay. Oh.
We're fine? Everything's fine. We're not fine.
Oh, you just got directly landed on.
Oh, okay. Alright. You know what? Okay. I think
you get to go left.
Yeah, no, we have to go left. You're absolutely right about that.
One of the hammers.
I don't even think that guy meant to try and hit me there. I think he was. Oh no 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 no! All right, heal through it. Heal through it. Heal through it. Heal through it. Cloak. Cloak. Shepard. Oh god. Oh, that's the fucking Reaper limb. We only got one more. Care Bear's down, it's okay. Oh, we're going. There's a Reaper in my way, Rex. No! Oh, God. We were doing so good. Yeah, so the Reaper's definitely stomping on us, Avery. I'm gonna have to. Okay, so maybe I give it a breather. Like I get to the top of the stairs, I wait for the arm to come down, right? All right. So first, this happens. Yep, he stomps there. Just gotta memorize the stomp pattern. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Two guys are gonna land there. Yep. A-okay. Reaper's gonna stomp here. Yep. There it is. There it is.
Mort, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Reaper stomps again. Yep. Check. We cloak. We do the hero run. We do Hogan's run. This has nothing to do with Hogan's run. Holy shit. Liara and Garrus are doing some good damage to the Reaper, though. Alright, we wait for the arm to come down one more time, I think. Yep. And then we fucking go... Yeah! Didn't even use a Medigel this time.
I'll take care of the cure.
We just had to learn the pattern, boys. Kaiju battle! God, it's bigger than the Reaper. And the Reaper's fucking huge. Queen of the Thresher Maw? More like Queen of these hands. God damn. Okay, yeah, no, that is a very small Reaper. We saw the ones that were crawling around Earth. They would even dwarf Kalros. Kalros.
Mort, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Saving Malin's data literally let her live.
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take
Hot
elevator.
damn.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morton, this whole thing is coming apart. There's got to be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morton, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me.
Oh, Morden.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
So, the renegade option is you knocking him out and dragging him from here.
That's the renegade option? I guess so. Oh, that's such a powerful line. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Ah, classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes, yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
That one hurt. That one hurt a lot.
You would have liked to run tests on the seashells?
All right. And he was so close to retirement, too.
A long
I mean, he
time
technically
ago,
already had retired.
my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
So there's another way you can convince Morden not to cure the Krogan. The others, you shoot him. I assume the shooting him option is if you decide to go with the Solarian deal. Ah, man. It's not over yet, boys. It's only beginning. I'll save my tears for now. But by the end of this game, I'm probably gonna be crying like a little bitch on camera, so just be ready for that.
I'm already crying, I just don't have a camera.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done, and know that Urdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Urdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Thanks, Gear Bear.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get a light code. No, it's the right choice, LT.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Shepard.
Just chasing my younger self through my guilt-ridden conscience.
Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get a light code. You know it's the right choice, LT.
No, wait, no, that's the kid who died on Earth.
Yep. Hearing Williams' voices again.
Yep. I wonder how much worse that dream would be if we lost more people along the way.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Ashley, back on Vermeer. She gave her life stopping Sovereign. I wonder what she'd make of fighting a whole fleet of Reapers.
If I had to guess, Ashley would call it target practice.
Yeah. Sounds like her. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councilor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Adina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I'm not sure about Udina being dirty. Then again, this could be a consequence of me going over his head and choosing Anderson to represent humanity. Ugh. Yeah, Gort, we're all very upset. Someone very important died. Well, I knew this was gonna happen sooner or later. Let's see what's up with Hackett.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Actually, just you can talk to him, I think.
Okay.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
Oh.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
So, okay, so we're not getting as much Solarian support as we could have, it sounds like, but still some. We'll take that. You know, Gort, maybe. I think it is kind of part of his character to have, like, minimal inflection. I know that the voice actress for FemShep is incredibly famous. She's been in about 1 trillion things. She was one of the Hex Girls, in Scooby-Doo, even. So I imagine she might have played her version of Shepard differently, but I don't really have any notes on how male Shep plays it out.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Okay. Interesting.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Fair.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them.
What is going on with the Volus and the Elcor?
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
How do Elcor fight?
Go. They armor up and mount cannons on their back.
Shit, you know, fair enough. I'll take that.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Yeah.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Okay.
So I'm Shepard's voice actor. It is widely considered by the community that Femshep is the superior voice actor, though I don't dislike Milshep's performance. I think he's trying to go for the more stoic military sergeant type vibe, you know? And when he does break and he has those moments that are softer or harder, it stands out a bit more. He definitely does have less dynamic range than Femshep does. But like, for example, a few standout lines like, "You big stupid jellyfish," things like that, that are just like absolute gold, and I do really like Milshep.
True. I think when I replay the series next year, I'll have to give Femshep a try, though. Just to see how it differs. Anyhoozle, let's see how's our war score going. So we got the Alliance Engineer Corps. Very nice. But where are the new ones? Alright. Down at the bottom of the 5th Fleet. A pair of entrepreneurs were persuaded to switch from creating financial programs to advanced weapon targeting VIs and sell them to the Alliance just above cost. You know what? We'll take it. Krogan power grids are supplying energy to Purgatory, allowing the club to operate as usual. Yeah, we already had that one. But, you know, we did get those entrepreneurs, so that counts. The Crucible. We got the Javelin missile launchers, which it turns out are actually bright or dark lances from 40k. There we go, the Ezo capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy developed the theory behind the piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized Ezo-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. Cool. Yeah, Krogan are going to be major players, while they're just shy of the Alliance's points. Rex, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I know Grunt's kind of meant to be the perfect Krogan, but Rex has got experience.
Yeah.
So let's see. Shepard during the first... Yep, we got our boy. I like how they chose to frame him in the area where you could have killed him in Mass Effect 1. That's what that looks like to me. Like, I recognize the Solarian camp and the mountainsides there.
That's that.
So that's interesting. We got the clans. Centuries of Krogan infighting abruptly halted with the news of the cure for the genophage. With their future restored, Tachanka's clans have united in a show of force not seen since the Rachni Wars. The clans have also been stockpiling weapons of mass destruction for decades, no surprise there. Thankfully, their full destructive force can now be turned on the Reapers instead of Tachanka. Their size, strength, and regenerative powers make the Krogan ideal shock troops. True. And then Clan Urdnot is equal to all the other clans combined. Let's go! They are the unofficial but uncontested representative Krogan power for the rest of the galaxy. Within the past decade, Urdnot's warriors have either absorbed or wiped out clans Nakmor, Jurden, Quash, and even the legendary ferocious Clan Reich. The discovery of a fertile Urdnot female rallied even more Krogan, regardless of affiliation, to Urdnot's banner. Fair. And then, of course, yeah, we got the mercenaries. So, that's cool. They came back home. Solarians, yep, no more help than we were expecting. The 43rd Marine Division, so they got freed up from Palavan. Let's see, they were founded during the ancient unification wars that rocked Palavan over 2,000 years ago. The 43rd maintains relations with other council races, running joint training exercises with Asari, Solarian, and more recently, Alliance military forces. Knowing how their allies fight has become an asset, as the 43rd troops have the discipline and experience to integrate into any army on any battlefield. You love to see it. The entire 7th Fleet was assigned to the privilege and burden of guarding the Crucible during the weapons construction and deployment. The fleet flies constant surveillance around the massive device, coordinating with Alliance security patrols and VI-run counterintelligence programs. The 7th Fleet knows what it would cost if the Reapers breach the defenses. Every vessel's captain is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it ensures the Crucible's safety. We already had the Black Watch. They're fucking badass. And just a handful of Black Watch guys are nearly worth an entire Marine Division or the 7th Fleet. So they're badass. It'd be really cool. It might have already been the case, but I think it'd be really cool if like a Turian Blackwatch agent was maybe one of like the multiplayer characters that's technically running side missions that whole time. That'd be cool. No way to tell now, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I was not the multiplayer master.
It's a bummer Jason's not in the chat to tell us. I'm sure he would know. Anyway, Engineering Corps. In a society where the military is synonymous with the government, the Engineering Corps is responsible for everything from maintaining sidewalks to creating spaceports. Their fame spread beyond Palavan after they helped repair the damage done to the Citadel by Sovereign in record time. Alright, that'd go. The TEC engineers view the Crucible as the greatest challenge of their career and have sped up the building process with their expertise. Alright, definitely good. We got all the Turians helping us out here, getting their support. Oh. Dang. With all that heavy shit, I don't know if I got like another big mission in me, but I think I can maybe do one or two more smaller things.
We have one more big mission that we forced into.
A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Gotcha. Alright, now people that have something to say.
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Bavaria.
Another N7 mission, cool.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we may have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Alrighty then. Chess is her love language. Question mark. I bet she plays like, she played Heart of Iron 12 and was like, Bush League.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palavan.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
That was some good fucking banter. Oh man. Yeah, pure gold, Dan the man. And come on, Gort. You heard her. She likes good games. She's not playing Stellaris.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palavan. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
They gonna tell more jokes? Now they're just hanging. And Edie's not there. Alright. They were just having some bro time. Oh. They sure know how to get you with this game.
Messages at your private terminal, Commander.
They give you, they punch you in the gut, then they let you breathe.
I think this is important.
Ooh, wow. Alright, we got... So Omega's open again. Batarian named Bray will be waiting
So
on
that will be the mission to retake Omega for Arya. We shouldn't do that tonight.
Okay. Omega, come and see. Yep, nope, same bit. Urgent message from Admiral Hackett. There's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right now. He's discovered important new information about the Reapers. Ooh, okay, that could be interesting. And an alert from Eden Prime. Is this address valid? I've called, I've sent messages, but got no response. With Earth's comm system out, I didn't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor that Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you still alive? Oh yeah, no, that's Thane. We already saw Thane. Shepard, it's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin, and of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me on the ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you, talk with Glyph to sort out the data, I hope it helps. And that's Farron, so you know, our little assistant, nice. Caden's feeling much better. We already did that. Ah, the Dalatress. She is disappointed in our actions. Yeah. Once the Reaper threat is past, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race will be capable of stopping the Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge. This is why we have Eve, dude. Yeah, I'm ashamed to learn our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. He did what he wanted to do. He did what he believed to be right. I will not judge Morden for that. Let's see, making babies from Rex. Shepard, making babies again will be fun. As soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Kelvic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's gonna be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. Oh, Rex. I will not apologize for my bad Rex impression. Ooh, Kirahi! Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Surkesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meeting coincides with galactic threats. So be it. To that end, I wanted to reiterate that the STG will be here to help with your needs, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Alright, so we got, part of that special task group. That's good. General Corinthus. When you first arrived on Monet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I am impressed. You brokered an alliance that many thought was impossible. Paladin might be saved after all. Alright. Shiala says, I don't know if you've seen the article, but the people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again, this time in the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now, I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level, We are still connected. Yeah, I remember this one because I did all the side quests on accident before I even accepted them. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall, but my connection to the people of Zoo's Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reapers' voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate, for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of a veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to get a little help from them. New article on the Reaper. Alliance News Network information partners. Pharaohs, a group of colonists on Pharaohs, have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zoo's Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, have repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common with seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improved weapons as well as supplies salvaged from the defunct Exogeny facility. The colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Binham said. We've survived worse and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have some time to full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. So they're, she wasn't just blowing smoke up our ass. They're actually kicking ass out there. That's cool. A from Hackett's. Oh no, forwarded from Collie Sanders. Hey Commander, I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. While my students are on duty, I'm going to do what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project and more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too. I'm watching them work. It's the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they have you to thank for it. And finally, Liara has a project. Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Alright. Lot of moving parts right now. Well, I need to feed my fish anyway. Let's go see what's up with Liara. Alright, we'll talk to her in a second. Fish! There, oh, the colonists just joined. Hell yeah. Alright, what's up, Liara?
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own.
Huh.
I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Make me inspiring. Just be honest. I'd like you to decide. Damn.
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Liara, you decide.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
I'll start by saying Commander Shepard was born on Earth, and fought harder than anyone else for his homeworld. Shepard was also a deadly tactical fighter. Most enemies never saw him coming. He was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where he could. And it was a privilege to know him.
Careful, this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Damn, that was really wholesome. Oh. I'm feeling so many emotions tonight, guys. Okay. Don't worry, Gort. We'll stop by the fish one more time before we leave. God, no one liked Shepard more than Liara.
Liara still has the biggest girl crush on you.
She really does. Okay, let's... Wow. You know, that is a Krogan helmet. Refitted for a human, but yeah, okay. Alright, I respect game. Let's see, of course, yeah, then we're back to the N7 step. So the real question is... I mean, we get the shield boost from that. Power damage and power recharge could be huge, though, because we have seen how good the oh shit button of invisibility is.
Also, hear me out.
Yeah.
Power damage will now affect your 40% boost.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. No. Base weapon damage first. We'll get power damage where we can. I think anything we get that's Hane Kadar,
Yeah, I really like this Hane Kadar set, honestly.
It's killing it, and it looks pretty good too, so I got no complaints about that.
Is this light skirmisher armor that's like perfect for the Shepard you're playing?
Exactly. Fish! Hello, fish. Little fish, medium-sized fish, good fish. Alright.
You used to buy more fish, really.
I do. I will. Once we got the cash, we'll buy more fish. Anyone in the observation deck? Nope. Can Shepard drink himself to an early grave alone? Nope.
you unlock that ability, I think, after you get Tali.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I don't
Very
think it's a spoiler saying you'll get Tali again.
I am not surprised. Tali has managed to come back to every single game, and she's great. She's incredible. No notes on Tali. She must be protected at all costs. It is the duty of the strong to protect the sweet, as we all know. Thank you, Homer Simpson. Chakwas is back in the... here now. Oh.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
I'm still tidying up. Mordin could work up a storm and make a mess like a hurricane.
I'm not surprised.
Yes, I will miss Mordin. And not just his singing. But we must move on. Oh, if I may, I'd like to examine you.
Ugh, Mordin did have those golden pipes.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Alright, sure, why not?
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
If she said rockets, I would have felt called out.
Then why am I always using up all my Metagel, Chakwas?
Right?
You ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Chockless has got the right idea.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
I like Chockless. I'm glad she stuck around for all the games as well.
She was at the helm.
That's a good point. All right. Running back around.
I'm not certain. I'm actually asking.
Yeah, no, I wonder where Edie might be. Oh, she is back.
Aha!
What? What are you looking at? Yeah, just I guess the servers? Looking at your own brain? That's gotta feel kind of weird.
What are you up to now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Tyrians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Yeah, dinky little guy compared to the rest of the Reapers. But it worked in our favor. It definitely did. I mean, I knew Garrus wasn't going to be in here. I was just wondering if someone else had been taking up his hobby of doing calibrations. I think we already got everything we need from Liara. Maybe...
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Okay. Shields. Yep, that's what we did. We did shields. Shields are good. Broker terminal. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth spying on real quick. I'm not going to read all of these like I did the personal terminal, because this is a bit more tangential. But let's see what they're saying to Jack, because reasons. Don't judge me, Dan. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids? How are they, Jack? They'll do good. It's gonna be long. I kinda got crap to do. I wanted to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up at the Citadel. Damn! One of the L3X ones? You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah. And hey, thanks. And we got Sanders to Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Alright. Cool. Nothing interactive back there?
One more. Addressing the new Orlac company recruits.
Oh, okay. Alright. Recruit. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. And I don't understand why they gave me whining piejacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to her. Someone help him. We move in an hour. He just fucking decked him, didn't he? Just pow. Atta boy, son. I'm so proud of my frog, son.
Greetings, Commander.
We stand Grunt in this household.
Grunt stands. Alright, let's check on engineering. Always gotta check in on my engineers. Let's see how they're doing.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
God damn it. Those two are great. And we already caught the spamster, so all is well down there.
Is there anything in the side rooms?
Oh no! Fuck! We need to get War Score!
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval. Commander.
Alright. Hell yeah. Getting the news out there, spreading the word. I don't imagine there's anything going on in this other room, but, I mean, we got a Prothean in there, so... maybe. What's up, Javik? I see you are looking at... Yes. This makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, chat, that's on you.
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You? Really?
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Alright. Definitely worthwhile stopping by to check on Javik. And let's see if James and Cortez have anything to say.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
As it should be. Alright, and how is James doing? I see he's not doing pull-ups. Wild. How you doing, G.I. Joe?
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
Alright. Carry on, James. Okay. Yep, we can just customize our loadout, which is nice. Upgrades. Ooh.
Do it.
Uh-huh. And we can just go into tier 3, I mean. Come on, fellas. I can show restraint. Which is why I'm only gonna go up to tier 4. That's all, okay? God, there's a tier 5. Nope. Nope, I already said it. Besides, I need...
Why wouldn't you?
I need to put some money into... Where's my SMG? There she blows. The Blood Pack Punisher. Because this fucking... This gun fucks. Anyway, we are going to actually be going up to tier 5. I lied. There we go. Maxed out, it seems. Perfect. Perfection. Maybe one more level on the old Punisher. Just one more level. Just one more level. There we go. Because that's all we can afford.
Kyle, I have restraint. Also, Kyle spends entire wallet. He should like me for real, for real.
Damn. Hashtag
so we have to go to
relatable.
the Citadel next.
Okay, let's go to the Citadel. Alright, is there anything to scan out here? I don't think I've scanned this sector of the system. Nope. Alright, nothing really going on there. I mean, I guess there's a bunch of planets kind of collected in this area. Can I hit them all, maybe? Eh. One more planet, then we're jumping out. Alright. Maybe it won't give me anything because there's no real threat of Reapers in the sector now. Who knows?
With the Avery, bring the Gare Bear.
Alright. All those things are happening again. Cool, cool.
So we're not meeting the Doctor. We're going to go meet with the. Yeah, go to the Alliance docks.
All right.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
Uh-oh. I know that armor scheme.
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Oh, yeah,
Are
right.
you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right, Joker, get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right, so we're absolutely bringing Gare Bear. And then we'll have Liara as our crowd controller this time. Or not Liara, Edie, because we took Liara last time. Speaking of, yep, we got the Blood Pack Punisher, we got the Executioner Pistol. I mean, they just hit so hard, it's kind of hard to argue with. Let's see, is everything modded the way I like? So far, so good. She does not need lightweight materials here. We will give her... Yeah, we'll go with that. Holding down the trigger. Gun go burr. All very good things. More damage, please. And I mean, yeah, let's make it hit harder. Backing it up, confirming it. With 9 points to spend, we can, let's see, we got Incinerate and Tactical Cloak. Those are definitely our two most important abilities, I think. Though that doesn't mean the other abilities are bad. Now it's time to
Probably
look
your
at
next
priorities
one.
here. Which one do you think should be the next one?
Sabotage. Read it what it does.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Sabotage, definitely.
Yeah, so you either overheat someone's guns, or if you, like, say a Cerberus engineer puts down a turret, boom.
Backfire damage or hack duration. I mean, don't get me wrong, an extra 6 seconds is nice. Ooh.
No, I'm wrong, it's 6, you're right.
Yeah, it's 6. An extra 6 seconds is not bad. The backfire is good, but we do deal pretty big damage as it is. Let's see what we can try and pair it with. Synthetics explode when destroyed. Ooh. Or increase recharge speed. I mean, the recharge isn't that long, and we can already modify speed through other bullshit. So I think we might do... Yeah, we'll do duration and explosive hack. I think those two things will pair well, because this will give us more time to try and finish someone off. I mean, 16 seconds, still plenty of time, but... That's also more time as friend. Yeah, we'll add that, and then we'll do explosive hack just to turn them into bombs, I think. Yeah, definitely. And now Edie should have some points. We're absolutely going the decoy route because it's just such a good ability. Recharge speed down to 10 seconds. Ooh. Or a shocking decoy. I can wait an extra 3 seconds for that, I think. And then maybe we save up. Oh, that is okay, yeah, there's some decisions to be made there. Defensive Matrix is also very good. Overload Incinerate's solid, but they don't necessarily need to be beefed up to be useful in their niche. What would the next Defensive Matrix be? Damage reduction, increased, or shield restoration when purging armor? You know, no, we're gonna save up for decoy. We really want that full decoy, I think. As for Garrus, yeah, we're gonna save up for that AP ammo. And we're calling it good from there. Citadel's under attack! Again! Great! They got their special Cerberus gun. Oh, there's a mech.
I love that the Turian tripped.
Right? he was fast enough to not get crushed by the car.
Yeah.
Cops are fighting Cerberus. Yeah, I mean, they can give it their best shot, but I'm not having the utmost faith.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover.
First played this, I thought that blonde guy who died was Bailey, and I was so pissed.
It looked a little like Bailey, but I didn't think it was him, so I'm glad it's not him. Sir, can you? There we go, thank you. Alright, yep. Oh, yeah.
You know, one thing that, Arcane actually did really well was take, like, light side characters and give them really unceremonious deaths that almost, like, feel like they deserve it better for their character, but at the same time, it's fucking war, and war doesn't care how you die.
Yeah.
If you have turret fighting for you, so nice.
Oh, yeah. And then Garrus just put it out of its misery the second it was no longer useful to us. Attaboy, Gare Bear.
This tier 5 sniper is actually insane.
Yeah, no, this gun fucks. We are on the hardest difficulty, everybody, so just keep that in mind as you watch me clicking on heads and people falling over. This was not the case when we had a worse build. Oh, I do want to test out my damage buff on this thing through a guy through shields. Alright, his shields do eat it, but that puts him in 2-shot range. We still take that. Please give me that. And oi! Oi! Brute! Bailey!
Oh, it was Bailey.
Oh, shit! He's alive, though. And Edie's got him, that's good.
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
Alright. At least we got to Bailey in time.
I really like his voice actor.
Yeah, no, I like Bailey's character in general, actually. I think they did a good job with the casting and the writing of him.
Here we go. CSAT network access. Courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends.
The counselor mentioned Udina. But that's insane. Does he even have this kind of pull?
Well, you know who'd have the answer to that? The Counselor.
One Counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
He could be in the Executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Alright, cool. Back to it.
Thane, did you hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Hello! Hello. So, for those of you wondering, yes, quick-scoping does actually seem to be a more efficient way of sniping in this game. Look what happens if I stay in scope. It's got that, like, big rise and then drip that you have to try and control, as opposed to just popping out of scope and then being able to do a follow-up shot quicker. So for those of you wondering what's up with that, it's not the ADHD this time.
Look, He's fighting Reapers, alright? He's got a quick scope on them.
Gotta quick scope those Reapers. Every single time. Oh yeah, let me just, there we go.
Oh yeah, that guy you one-tapped. His shield.
I think my turret might have softened him up a little bit. So it's actually a very close two-shot then. If I can get another upgrade on the gun barrel here, we might be able to one-tap guys with shields, which would be crazy. Alright, we're gaming. Oh, that's not a friend anymore! No! Time ran out. Time ran out. It's only 22 seconds. Gotta keep that one in mind. Anyway.
You're right that he was probably shot, Avery, but the animation looks a lot like he trips and then just stays down. Like, it's not worth it.
He's just like, ow. There we, oh, did that? I didn't think I made it through the ice sled. I thought I hit the shield. There we go. I heard turret deployed. Yep. So that happened. Let's go ahead, get that going. Not even gonna let those guys hit the ground. Hello, Edie. Thank you for blocking my screen there. Can we actually grenade that thing, maybe? Alright. There we go. Just that little bit of extra care goes a long way.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Entry wounds in the back of the head. Looks like a surprise, not an execution. We've got hardcore traders here.
Same as Mars. Cerberus sure like sleeper agents.
They sure do, don't they? They sure do. Alright, glad you guys told me to bring Gare Bear.
Security doors have been sealed for your protection.
Just gotta hold out the old hand. That tactical roll was very important. Speaking of people being executed in the back of the head. Let's go ahead and get that preload. Okay. He did not need an open casket funeral. So, you know. Or a funeral at all.
Or a casket. I think a dustbin would be better.
Yep. Ooh, recon hood. That could be interesting for the build. Which way has right way energy? I want to go the wrong way first. Let's get that XP.
Yeah, it looks like right way.
Yeah, that does have big right way energy. Let's go wrong way. Ah, the bathroom. Ooh.
Revenant assault rifle.
Let's see, how does it compare to what we got going on? So we're already using the Matic, which we love. Revenant, though. Interesting. Heavy as hell. Big capacity, big fire rate, reasonable damage. It unleashes a storm of deadly high-velocity slugs. It has low accuracy, but a high thermal clip capacity. It packs considerable firepower. This custom-made machine gun features tech not widely available, protected against replication by sophisticated fabrication rights management technology. Only the rich and most powerful warlords can afford the Revenant. Well, I might not need it, but oh, I can't give it to Gare Bear. No, I wanted to give it to him. He's lucky the Matic's great, but yeah, alright. We're not built to really use LMGs, unfortunately. Why is there a car alarm going off?
Cerberus. Didn't even drag him out into the hall.
That car alarm sounds similar to mine. Okay, someone else stopped it. I was gonna check in another couple of seconds here. I wonder... Alright. Alright, we don't over-penetrate shields. There's the problem. Oh. Come on, Kyle. Can't miss the easy shots. Ooh. Extended barrel 4. Now we're talking. door. Weapon bench. Yo, alright, Gare Bear, we can give you the Revenant. And we shall. Yep, let's get that okay, I think people are just fucking around out there. The alarm got set off again. Interesting. Piercing mod. I mean, we're definitely giving that extra damage bonus. But Gare Bear maybe can hold down trigger for a long time? Or do we give him that little bit of extra fuckery in case things get too close? We're fighting Cerberus right now. If we were doing Reapers, I'd give him the bayonet. And then, yep, that's already great, I think. Yep, nope, that's Gucci. I don't think we can make these guns any better right now. Did I get my new barrel? Yeah, barrel 4. Oh yeah, we're gaming. That's good damage.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it, keep looking.
Alright. Something gonna happen in these windows? Is it just gonna be the door? I guess it's just gonna be the door. Ugh, poor bastards never stood a chance.
Lamont, you alive?
You are hindering our ability to surprise the enemy.
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice, I sure won't.
It's got a point. Pistol piercing? Ooh, examine the terminal. Armando Owen Bailey. His name is Armando Owen. Okay. Did not know that. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Dan the Man. The tier 5 Black Widow, she sings. She sings a chorus of death, and I am in the orchestra, enjoying every moment of it. Anyway, entry 1. Warn Herc that if he doesn't fill out his reports properly, I'm kicking his ass from the end of Citadel to the other. Entry 2. Reschedule meeting with Customs Analyst about the cargo weight dependencies over the last year. Don't let him wiggle out of that again, damn it. Entry 3. Reports of undesirables getting on the station illegally, and biometric systems calibrated. Again. Entry 4. Kick Herc's sorry ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. That's our boy. Attaboy, Bailey. Any secrets up here? Yes. Securital helmet. High caliber barrel for the pistole. Very good, very good. A Hornet. Ah, we get the Hornet again. I'm not gonna use it. We don't need it right now, but I do still press F to pay respects for the good old Hornet. Got me through 2 pretty darn well. There we go. We get that. Account details. Steal someone's money.
Sure, we have to do that. Without him, we never got the direct orders. He stopped being useful.
Well, the life of a sleeper agent. Nice combat roll there. They blow up from chest shots. They just drop from headshots. I'm not gonna question it.
Or mass for energy to be transferred into.
True, but you'd think their head would blow up at least.
Let's hope we're not
Could be going too fast and the helmets are too hard. Like the inside of it is mush, but you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Ooh. Do you have a career waiting in internal affairs? Well, there's a lot of job openings now. Caution, bolo suits are highly pressurized. Oh, I bet some police brutality led to a lawsuit there. Stay alert for illegal AI. You know what? I wonder if there's like a critical element in this game and they're just blowing up when I crit them. Oh. I choose this cover now.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, Kalisa.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gaming. Oh, hi. And one more. Thank you for your time. Oh, I was hoping I could get him over that little lip.
Gear Bear wrapped him up.
Yep, and Gear Bear gets an upgraded sniper piercing rod for his troubles, or mod.
You left, you left.
Yeah, no,
okay,
I know. Wrong way energy might equal supplies, though. Okay. Nothing on the couches. Bummer. Bummer. He's okay. Ooh, secrets? No.
What's funny is like the VIs in this game, like sans their holographic body is pretty much ChatGPT.
It's true. It's true.
Who would have thought we'd figure out AI long before holograms?
Shock of the century for me. Damn.
Looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn, alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count him out yet.
Oh. Well.
Found him. He looks unharmed.
Get him somewhere safe.
Oh. Okay. What?
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Lieutenant, he's staging a coup. He's got the other counselors now to hand over to Cerberus.
3 on 1, pal. It's over.
No, it's fun.
Thank you, Thane, but, holy shit. This guy looks like trouble.
Remember, Thane's at like 10%.
Yeah.
Maybe even 5 at this point. Like, he couldn't run to get here.
Jesus. Well, we're killing the fuck out of this guy. I have decided.
When you're in a scene with him and there's a renegade option, take it. That's what you want.
Deal. No.
How bad?
Alright, this one's not as bad, but...
Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Remember, the only reason Thane lost is because
he's so sick.
He's so sick. Like, I'm sure that's 5% Thane.
Odina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
Kylan.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sending it to your car.
See, a try-hard loser that was added in due to a last-minute rewrite. You might have to explain that one to me, Avery. Unless it's spoilery. Oh, he's back. Yes, we all agree. Metal Gear is very cool.
So he has his own book about him. That does make him better. He's supposed to be like Cerberus' second attempt at Shepard.
Ah. You know, if they kind of built him up before this reveal, that would have been cool.
And random titty Cerberus soldier.
Yeah. Why? We've never seen a titty Cerberus soldier like that before. I mean, if it was dressed in like a catsuit like Miranda, that would make more sense.
I think, I could be wrong, she might also be from that book.
Okay.
This was written after the game, I think.
The helmet and just straight up donut boobs made her kind of look more like a sexy robot. But then again, why not make an Edie sexy robot? They've already done that. Whatever.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck?
Stopped is a strong word.
Negative. Their guards are dead.
Oh, okay. Nothing in there.
But we've still got vital signs on the Council's transponders.
Oh, shit.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shelmar Plaza. with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is all over.
Oh dear. They got special boys. Alright. Gotta clear some ads.
Yeah, like maybe I'm glazing Thane too much, but I think a Prime Thane, like even Shepard, would have a very hard time beating.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's gotta be true. Thane in lore is fucking crazy. Now, I don't know, lore accurate Shepard is actually also, like, beyond insane. But, yeah. Lore accurate Thane is, it might just be a step below him.
He was literally the greatest assassin in the galaxy, like.
Oh, Gare Bear, you got down Mr. Presidented him. Alright. I know how to deal with this. Oh. Never mind. Good job, team. Good job, Edie and Gare Bear. That was them.
I think Gare Bear just LMG'd him off the map.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. I was like, I wasn't even gonna like do anything crazy. I wasn't gonna like try and melee him. I was just gonna go up there and execute him gangland style. And then Garrus is like, "Now I can do you one better, Shep." Thanks, Gare Bear.
Leave the trash under the rug.
Yep. Yep. All right. Okay, these phantoms need some serious business.
No barriers and weird fucking handguns.
Yep. I'm
Did you do right? Wait,
alright, alright. Oh, hold on, stay in cover. Alright, we are going to get some disruptor ammo in this business. Of course they can do that. Alright. They move so weird, but not weirder than Bullet.
Hey, Bullet tries every day.
There we go.
Don't call Bullet weird. Call Missile weird.
Missile is weird. Missile is very weird. Bullet is good. Bullet is good boy. Alright, do I already... Yeah, okay, still got my disruptor ammo loaded. Good. No thank you. No gracias. Alright, and now that you're just down to a health bar, yeah, you can go ahead and do your aerial flips as much as you want! Oh god! Oh god! I'm so in trouble! Can't beat a sword in melee. That's not happening.
You just need to hold down your melee button.
Yeah, do the charge melee, I think you're right. We're gonna have to be very careful with these weaves. Okay, yeah, no, she blew up from a headshot. There's just... Oh! From the other side? Oh god. Edie, please, please, girl. Okay, no, alright, it's fine. I'm just gonna Medigel. Cause yeah, I see you right there. Yep, you're being really edgy. Oh, you can get barriers back really fast, okay. I think I'm actually gonna hop back across that gap for this little fight segment here.
They don't like to hold still, do they?
And Incinerate's not gonna do jack against that. Here, maybe this will help. Alright, they can shield from grenades. Alright, we gotta execute that one before she can heal. There we go. Now we go back. Ooh, Edie. Alright, how bad's the situation over there? Alright, we're gonna clear up some homework a little bit. Gonna hop back across. Actually, Edie could be just the X factor we need to make that push again.
Oh, there's 3 of them all right there. You saw Edie.
Yep. Oh, go across the gap. Good boy, shot.
Oh, and there's one back there with you.
Oh, oh shit. Okay, it's just the Nemesis, actually. That's not as bad. Unless... Alright. There we go. Okay, another Nemesis. Yep, we're just gonna take a moment. Reload. There we go. Did you drop ammo? Kinda. Will do, will do. Alright, I think we cleared them. Just had to abuse the gaps since they like their little movement tech, but the jump is awkward for everyone, so haha. The great equalizer. You know, at least Cerberus is showing their true colors. They're gunning down literally everyone, humans included.
I think there's actually a slight shift in Cerberus.
Yeah, they said they were human-centric, which may have been true for a time, but it's definitely not true now.
Once they started implanting their guys with Reaper
Weird.
attack, I think things got weird. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Salvage the money, or not? Oh, or yes. There we go. Mass Effect was rewritten due to leaks, and this is the cause of most of the game's problems. Really? I don't think I ever heard that. Uh-oh.
I'm at Shalmar Plaza. Where's the council?
Maybe we can put disruptor rounds in the big gun.
Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Great.
Alright, I thought I hit that guy. There we go, now I hit that guy. Alright, yeah, if we're gonna get through those, we definitely need rate of fire here.
There's no ammo on it.
I thought I left. Oh, that's right. We had the checkpoint. Garrus, what are you doing up there, my guy? Alright. We're gonna overload that. Gonna get Gare Bear back. And incinerate. Incinerate.
And then we don't have time.
Understood.
Oh. Okay. And do we have another one ready? Not yet. Let's sabotage it. Just so he can't rocket me while I do this. There we go. He did blow up because of my sabotage, which is fair. Shouldn't have peeked, buddy. You were safer down there. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that looks like a secret. This has right way energy. So let's do it. A wrist-mounted flashlight. An interesting idea.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Well, yeah, you ain't kidding. And I have a feeling bad guys are gonna drop on us while we're doing this,
Tell me
aren't
that
they?
assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice.
Attaboy, Bailey.
I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Now he's gonna, like, jump up or some bullshit, right?
Incoming phantoms.
I don't love the sound of that.
Here we go!
Just drop their elevator out from under them.
Bad news.
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Here they come!
Well. Alright, let's get shields back. Come on, come on. Oh.
Shepard?
I see them. Jump.
Okay.
What's that noise?
Gunner, get down!
Go!
Good instincts, Caden, but wrong target.
Cerberus took out the shuttle. Everyone back to the elevator. Move! Shepard, what's going on?
Shepard's blocking our escape. He's with Cerberus.
Just hang on. I got this. Everyone calm down.
I can explain this, Caden.
Come on, Shepard. Gun drawn on a counselor? Kinda looks bad.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Solarian Counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
We've mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
I better not regret this.
You won't.
So if you didn't
Udina,
convince them beforehand, you have to
step
kill
away
them.
from the console.
Damn.
To hell with this.
He's got a gun!
Get the council back and cover that door.
I don't know if shooting Udina was the right move, but I saw red, and I pushed button. I had a feeling that's where that path was gonna lead.
Bailey?
Oh.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
So, I don't know if this is a fan theory or like before the rewrite. Kai Lang, I think, was supposed to be either Jacob or Miranda, but like heavily reprogrammed and augmented by like Reaper tech.
Things didn't go as planned.
Whoa.
The Council's still in control of the Citadel, and Udina's dead.
Why do I know that voice?
Now what?
Is that Matt Mercer?
There are other plans in motion.
Probably.
I'll
We'll
free
see.
you in when you return. I'm surprised.
No, it might not be Matt, but it's definitely
Troy
a voice
Baker.
I've heard. Yep.
Won't happen again.
There we go.
We'll see.
Realized my mistake there. Either way.
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
Alright, before we move on, let's see. Avery is sharing, he is pouring the tea. Let's see. They were quick to kill the leak before it took off, but since it contained the overall plot and ending, it was decided to rewrite the story so fans would still be surprised. Yeah, I agree. I think that is kind of an overreaction. And, like, here's the thing. I get that, especially in something as story-driven as this, it can be very frustrating probably as a developer to have that kind of leak happen. But at the same time, like, some spoilers just inspire people to engage with the media even more. So, yeah, I feel like that was a bit quick on the draw there. I can't help but wonder if the original story might have been better written, even if it was leaked on some, you know, hardcore fan sites or something. I don't know.
In like 2012, when this game was launching, the hype was so absolutely monumental. Though, I feel like if they didn't squash and do that stuff, like if it did get out, like it could have been bad. And like this was a big EA cash cow at the time, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it is basically yeah. So maybe it's the right way of doing it. It probably wasn't, but I can see why that they thought they had to. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you can only really... we get the benefit of hindsight. When you're in the moment, you have just a couple of options before you. None of them are great. And the entire situation's gotta be frustrating as hell. So, yeah, that's tough. The Last of Us Part 2 leak was crazy. Yeah, I actually do remember that one, but that was a lot more recent than Mass Effect 3, at least. Anyway, let's go ahead and polish off this mission, shall we?
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus if you want to see him. I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
Now as for shooting Udina, I feel like there was a chance we could have taken him alive if I didn't shoot him, but then we might also be minus one Asari counselor. So I'm not really regretting that decision.
So, I guess one thing we did kind of avoid is if you go back and talk to Udina, there's a certain time right before this where you can see him like breaking, because basically all of his contacts are shunning him and the Earth is getting worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of as to why he thought it was Cerberus, is because he fell for the Cerberus propaganda and was like, all right, I'll give you the Citadel if you save Earth, basically.
Right. I can see where he got there.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're a Neotis spouse, correct?
Yes. How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
It's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
Alright. And would you look at that, I'm seeing more Solarian refugees. That's not good news. Or Asari, too. And with that little story beat, I can't help but wonder who's next on the chopping block. What's up, Elcor?
How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand? Divert to... crap, do we have any AI-enabled fragments of Sovereign?
I do like how you get lore just by eavesdropping. Feels very in line with an EA RPG protagonist. Alright, let's visit Thane, and I think that'll be the last thing we do for the night, fellas.
Sounds good.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yup.
Metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers. If we could get the rings of Elune from the Salian Nebula, we could declare a cultural crisis. People would have to listen. No, they're not just symbolic. The Asari revere Elune. She wore these rings after learning medicine from Athame herself. She was like a Dalatress for your people. If we displayed her rings, we'd get more Asari support in the hospitals.
Ah, alright. So we'll keep an eye out for those rings. I have a feeling that's going to be important. Okay, yep. Oh, buddy. I don't know if the mic picked up his sassy little meow he just gave me there. Oh, baby boy. Ved, long time no see, buddy. So good to have you live again. It's a shame that we're kind of shutting her down right after we talk to Thane here, but I'm always glad to talk to you, man. Even if you come late. Alright, nothing going on in here. I hope you're doing well,
Nice
Ved.
window. It'd be a shame if anyone breaks that one window.
Right? Oh, God. This is kind of the aftermath I was expecting of this attack. Really? Everyone's lying on floors. We have an open medical room that no one's using.
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't identify
Oh,
the
no.
We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts...
We've dealt with that general a couple of times. I think I know the one.
Even a general is just one man. Good luck.
Damn.
That's your room. Also.
Oh.
We help our patients.
Can I help you? I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios. Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name. He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here. It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel syndrome. At its worst, Keprel syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel. I'll get more. Give me his blood type. That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Damn.
I told you, they start dropping like flies, man.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me.
Here, buddy.
I'm Koliak Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Oh, come here, John. Join me. Join me for the final moments of the stream. Come here, boy. No.
Once again, the only reason that fucker Kai Leng won that fight was because he was fighting the shadow of Thane, not even...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just literally what was left of him. Oh. Alright. Cat cam. John, give us moral support, baby boy. Alright, here we go.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drow managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Goliath, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me? Kalahira. This one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires, the lover never leaves, the hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and he will be a companion to you as he was to me. Kolyat? There's something I don't understand. His last moments were those of a hero. Why pray for salvation?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Damn.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and
We're just losing more and more people.
We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the Administration Center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now, and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
Hippocratic oath!
We're fighting right now to protect the people you're talking about. If you let these people die, that fight is for nothing.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes. And I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we asked them for donations, to get more supplies, for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
There we go.
Yes, I'm crying, chat.
I'm keeping it in. See, I'm holding it all in.
I spent a lot more time with Thane in my playthroughs. We kind of got him for you at the end.
It's true. Thane's cool as hell, though, man.
Welcome to Serta.
Ooh. Yeah, that's just worth it.
Be safe.
Oh, man. Fucking shit.
Recognized. Please select one
The
moment.
fact that, I don't know, like, yeah, it's...
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
That is... It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better, chat.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
Alright, I said the whole Thane business was the final thing and I'm standing by it. We can talk to other people next time. Oh. Never mind! The game has decided Cadence says hi.
What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup, and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity, and it matters.
You're talking about Adina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same, including you.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's There's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Let's get our boy back. Come on, Karth.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard.
It feels like it's been so long.
Know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye, aye, sir.
Like, we actually did use him quite a lot in the first game.
Yeah.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kyle.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he should have begun on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I don't care who he is. Next time we meet, he dies.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
Anderson's costume is giving me so much fucking Halo Marine vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And Aquarians are willing to talk.
Okay.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
We gotta get Tally back.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Alright, a lot more is happening in the wide, wide universe. Well, let's take a look at our new stuff. We got the Citadel defenses, which have been updated. Yep, lots of reefs, warning people on the Citadel to prepare for war. Yep, housing was found for students from the Grissom Academy. Yep, schematics of an advanced biotic amplifier. There we go. Civilians volunteering at emergency clinics have helped save lives by processing patients, assisting doctors, and taking some of the burden off Citadel's overtaxed medical staff. Alliance. Zoo's Hope calling it. Hey, there she is. Yep, we just got all her emails. Good, good. The Asari. Wow. We got a lot from the Asari. A crack science team. The Asari science team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. We got their second fleet. The second fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activities. The Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. We also got the Sixth Fleet, which is dreadnoughts. Ooh, big chungus ships. An utmost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with the fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under the siege of Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight. Absolutely. The Destiny Ascension, the flagship of the Citadel Fleet. This is what we saved the Council on, right? Or was that a different boat they were on?
No, that was their biggest ship, and so that gives you 70 points. Now, here's the cool thing: if you didn't send in the forces from the Alliance to save it, that would have netted you an additional 60 points.
Oh, I see.
So it is worth the cost.
Yep. All right. So okay, but the Destiny Ascension's fucking huge. Let's actually learn about this thing. The flagship of the Citadel Fleet, an Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by the matriarch Lidania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the camp. Yep, there it is. We did all that, crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in taking heavy fire, but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought shielding and firepower, committing this formidable ship to fight the Reapers. Gotcha. Ex-Cerberus. Yep, just the research data. We got more Krogan clans. Interview with Deanna Allers about bringing Krogan into the Reaper War. Cast the Krogan in a favorable light, which drew even more of the clans to the forces. Hell yeah. Diana's working with us. Let's go. We got the Third Fleet is now here to play. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons, developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Yeah, I thought I recognized Thanix cannon as a name somewhere. We got the Turian 6th Fleet. Has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because of the Treaty of Phyrexian strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts, due to their destructive capabilities. The Turian 6th Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly into areas to fight off the invasion. I like how the picture, they don't have different pictures for each fleet, but rather the picture of the fleet gets larger every time you add to it. Like, we can even see the Destiny Ascension back there, and the other Asari dreadnoughts kind of way smaller than it. Maybe like a third the size, so that's really cool. We can see the Turian fleets compared to the Alliance. Yeah, no, that's cool. And we're almost at the bare minimum. We are not moving at the minimum, people. We need as many points as humanly possible, but that is...
What do you mean? You're not going to jump right to the end of the game the second it's available for you? And
no,
skip a ton of content?
You mean like we kind of did with the first game on accident?
Hi, I also kind of did that in my first playthrough on accident because I thought saving Earth wasn't the end of the game.
Medina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
So I thought that was like what you needed to do to get Earth, and then you could keep going and then fight the rest of it out.
Something interesting. Have you got a minute?
We will talk with Trainer
let's
next.
call it.
Yeah, I need to feed the fish. I need to feed the fish. I need to give the boys what we all really come here for, which is the spamster squeak. We do got more toys. Oh my god, what a day. What an emotionally taxing fucking day. There's just so much happened. We had to deal with so much. Now, I'll admit, Thane's death didn't hurt me as bad as Morden, but I've been mentally preparing for losing Thane since Game 2, because I didn't know if he was just going to die in between 2 or 3. It was more of a happy surprise that his illness didn't take him from me. And, you know, I didn't have nearly as much time with Thane as I did with Morden in 2. So that probably also flavored that. But, oh my god.
For me, what gets
takeaways?
me...
Yeah?
The context of that prayer, like how it's like, hey, he'll take him into your arms and he'll be as good a companion as you were to me. And then later on, Koliat saying, oh yeah, that thing was praying for you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
he thinks you're going to die too.
That was...
And he may not be wrong.
He may not be wrong. It's true, it's true. But with that, everybody, let's go ahead and put in our save. Now, I don't know. I have anxiety, so I'm double saving. I know I don't need to. Oh, wow. That was a lot. So with all that, with the rescuing of Tachanka, the curing of the genophage, the loss of Morden, that one hurt me really hard. That one hit me pretty bad, but
it had to be him. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
So, one last thing, fellas. One truly final thing for our boy, Morden Solus. Never forget. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics, that's a subset of biology, because I am an expert which I know is a tautology. My experience studies range from the urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. That was bad. That was for my boy.
You memorized the fucking words?
It was way easier than you'd think. Anyway, with that, my people, this is Kyle again, signing off.